Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Dad, Dad. Hey, Dad, did you see that?
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Dad?
Daddy-o! What's up?
The number one dad.
Hey guys, welcome back to Hey Dad. Chris is not here with us today, so it's just me and Joel.
I like how you
Chris,
paused there, like it was just you. Like, thanks for including me.
all
I'm
right,
glad I
it's
can be
me.
a part of the podcast today.
My bad. It's me, Joel, and Joel's zit. It's on his face. It's huge.
Thank
It's
you.
taking up the whole camera.
Thank you.
It's so distracting.
I'm
So-
I just hit puberty at 40.
Yeah, so if I'm pausing, it's because it's distracting. I didn't know you could go through puberty again at 40.
I think it's menopause, but whatever.
That's what happens when you can't produce testosterone anymore.
Yeah, it's all downhill from here.
Today we're going to talk about what it's going to be like to get ready for the hospital and what it's like being at the hospital. So we'll just go off of that. What did you have for dinner today?
Is that how we're just going to transition into? So you're bringing up what we're going to talk about, and then you
Dude,
want to hear how my day is.
your fucking zit is so distracting.
I'm going to turn my video off. Actually, made the kids and Sarah, they wanted Skyline spaghetti.
Shit is so gross.
Really? You don't like Skyline?
No, I fucking hate Skyline.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's gross. It's nasty.
Oh man, I like Skyline.
Just put fucking cocoa powder and everything then.
You can't taste the cocoa powder.
I don't know, dude. It looks like shit.
It sometimes tastes like it too.
We had
I don't know. It's pretty good. I can't complain. You get the Cholitos. You ever? Well, you don't eat there, so.
yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's a
Cholito?
burrito. It's like a chili cheese burrito from Taco Bell, but it's their style of chili cheese burrito. So you get chili cheese in a tortilla shell, and then you get what I do, because I'm an innovator, is I get sour cream, and then I have them cut up hot dogs and put it in there. Right?
Sounds like you came up with that when you were 5.
I came up with it when I was 40.
Nope, nasty. Also, sour cream is gross.
What is wrong with you?
Sour cream, dude. I don't know, dude. I just don't like sour cream. It's nasty.
Yeah, but you eat kind of weird anyway. Oh, I think all you eat is pizza anyway.
Dude,
What'd you have for dinner?
I made
Chicken
pasta. I did have kind of. I took chicken breast, cut it up, fried it up with some pasta.
It's just the adult version of chicken nuggets.
This is true. A little bit of pasta, green beans, and some chicken breast, and some pesto. Gotta have pesto.
Yeah, I like pesto. You know what I do is I've been doing the carnivore diet for a while, and I got to be one of those. Got to talk about it, right?
Sure.
But I have mixed vegetables and kind of just all natural ingredients in, so it's like I try to stay away from the carbs more than anything. And I will take mozzarella cheese sliced. I'll buy the sliced mozzarella, real mozzarella cheese.
Yeah.
And tomatoes, and then put pesto on all over that, and then put like a balsamic vinaigrette over top of it.
Put your balls on it. That's cool.
Balls on it.
That sounds awesome, actually.
It's really good. You should try it. I make it quite a bit.
It sucks that you don't have like an Italian bread or something, but I get it. Carbs.
Nah, Sarah's been sourdoughing, dude.
Everybody's been fucking sourdoughing.
Everybody's been fucking sourdoughing.
Trisha's friend just brought she's been doing her sourdough thing. She just brought over cinnamon rolls.
Really
and
good.
They're delicious. They're super
Sarah
good.
made some that were like she's tried cinnamon rolls right out of the gate, so they were kind of a little off, but they were still delicious. You know what I mean? They were still good, but they were like dense. So I would say if she made them now, they would be completely different because she's got it freaking down. She's been making bread and English muffins. Oh God, the English muffins are so good. And then she made tortillas too.
That's sweet.
Yeah, we had tacos one night with tortillas. They were so good.
White people taco night.
Yeah, and then I took eggs and sausage and cheese and made breakfast burritos with them. And I made them, and I was downstairs with 2 of them, and I walked into Sarah's craft room, and she's like, "I'll have one of those," and I'm like, "Motherfucker, I made 2 of them for me." All right.
I've been making breakfast every day since I've been off for maternity leave. It's been great. My favorite thing I've been making is sausage and gravy.
Oh yeah.
It's
What
the
kind of
best.
sausage? What kind of sausage are you grabbing?
What did I grab? I didn't really pay attention to what it was. It was the
Is the packaging blue and white? White
no,
with blue lines?
no, yeah, white with blue lines. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one I get from Kroger.
yeah, that's what I got last time. This
Yeah.
time I got whatever the Great Value mild is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that I
Like,
only buy that one because that one has it's pretty much all natural. It's got one preservative in it that has to be in
oh
it or
yeah,
something. Yeah. But that's it. It's that one preservative.
yeah, it
So
wasn't bad. I liked it.
yeah, it's really good. I like that too.
Going back to pasta, when you make any type of pasta, what kind of pasta do you use? Spaghetti pasta? Do you use
We're pretty random here.
okay.
We do fun shapes and
Oh, that's
um
cute.
I like penne, the
P-
round with the
Panes? Yeah,
penne, yeah,
panes?
penne,
Panes?
penne. Yes. Penez. Anyway, yeah,
You like
I like
penis, I get it.
those. And um, what's the we'll do the small. I don't know what they're called. Freaking
The
noodles,
shinny?
man. They're shaped in circles, and sometimes they're in hearts, and you know.
I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I always get angel hair pasta. It's my favorite.
Yeah, we only get angel hair pasta when we do spaghetti.
Yeah. So even if I do like something, I don't know, even if I do like a garlic sauce, it's still angel hair. And
Yeah.
it annoys the shit out of me when I go to an Italian place and I'm like, hey, I want let me get that angel hair. And they're like, what? What's that? I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? What is that?
Really?
Or like the one place we went to, not recently, but a while ago, was it's a warehouse and they call themselves the spaghetti place. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Why are you not allowed to say it? Are you?
I don't know. I'm just saying
We,
it's kind of stupid
are we
that
gonna
you
get
call yourself that
sued?
place and you don't fucking have angel hair pasta. What the
The
fuck?
spaghetti warehouse?
Yeah.
Aren't
They
those the
have a
ones that are?
whole warehouse of spaghetti and no fucking angel hair pasta. And they're like, what is that?
That is kind of ironic.
Yeah. It should be shut
Then
down.
you should go to the spaghetti factory.
You think the factory would have it?
Maybe they
So
are a factory of spaghetti.
It's so annoying. Ah, the health department should come in and shut them down for that reason.
I think they did, or no, they wouldn't. It wasn't the
No,
health.
they didn't.
Wasn't the health department.
Are they closed?
One of them was torn down.
Cool.
I
Because
think it was outside
they
of
didn't have angel hair pasta, so they looted
somebody.
the place.
Somebody looted it. No, they anti-looted it. They
Ah,
put up a picket line for, but it was a real thin picket line.
it's just skinny white dudes out there.
It's a dad joke for you.
Ah,
Uh,
funny.
that's funny. Yeah.
What
What else is happening? Anything else today? Are you
no,
ready to go back to work? Are you ready to go back to work?
no, I'm not ready at all.
Really?
I go back and it worked out perfect because I go back for half a week. That's a good transition back to work.
Man, if I had your money, I would throw mine away.
I have no money. I am living on scraps right now.
Yeah, I hear that. I think everybody is, man.
Yeah, let's see, I've been off for almost a month for leave. It's been great. I forgot how much I liked making breakfast, like I said. Every day we've had breakfast. I do a lot of dishes and laundry every day.
You're domesticated. Main dog is domesticated.
To be fair, I used to live on my own, so I had to do those things
You
anyways.
did. That's true.
I think I'm kind of one of the only people out of our group that ever lived alone. I mean, you had roommates. You moved out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because Brian and I had an apartment, and then Kayla and I had an apartment for a little time,
Who's
and
Kayla?
then yeah, and then I moved back in with Josh, and then Dad had the stroke, and I moved in with Mom and Dad to help take care of Mom and Dad.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't think
crazy.
I don't think anybody really lived completely by themselves. I can't think of anybody besides you that lived by themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I think Perkins lived by himself for a short amount of time.
It
Because
couldn't have been long because Ryan lived with him.
yeah, I think it was because he moved out or something.
Well, maybe, but it probably wasn't long.
But that's the only person I can think of off
Yeah.
top of my head. Because everyone else was either in a relationship or had roommates.
Right.
So you can imagine my transition when I moved somebody in.
I mean, I'm still in shock and awe. I wasn't even used to you having a girlfriend, and now you got a kid. Like,
That's because I still act the same.
Yeah.
I never really change. A lot of
That's
people
good.
usually disappear, act a little differently.
I don't think it's. I don't know if you disappear or you act different. I think you just kind of grow differently.
No, think
Uh,
about it
uh,
when you're in like your 20s. Yeah, think about like your late teens and 20s. You know, one of your buddies gets a girlfriend, they're MIA for like a month or two, and then slowly start to come back. Things might go bad, see them more, or they like to, "Ah, I can't go do this, I can't go do that."
sure.
Not everyone, but you know, there's always a few.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, but I still think like 20 to 30 to 40, like you have the experiences that just change you completely. I'm still waiting on yours.
No,
Uh,
yeah, I think it's too late.
you think it's too late?
Yeah, I lived on my own for too
No, I
long.
think
I'm
you'll
just
you'll you'll have. I don't know. Knowing you and knowing your dad, it's hard telling. Like hard saying that. Yeah, you'll have like transitional moments in your life to where you'll start doing things different. Like you'll make a financial change or a lifestyle change or a um I don't know, you'll go through something, right? But knowing you and your dad, you guys just you kind of just enjoy life. You're one of the few people that just enjoy it all the time. So,
yeah, I mean, that I don't know, those things kinda come, like, if you think about it, think of when you're, I don't know, 19 to 25. You were like, "Man, if I can make X amount of dollars, I would be happy with that," right? And then now look what you're making. You're making probably more than what you were expecting to make when you're between
sure.
18 and 25, but it doesn't feel that way, you know?
Yeah.
Um, so
Because
those
all
things
your
just
crap.
kinda come. Dude, are you mouthing to your kids?
Yeah. Not my kids. I think on this podcast, everyone should get used to me saying Charlie is doing dumb shit. Okay.
Never mind. I was
Anyway.
thinking about that word we were talking about bringing it back.
Yeah. Not right now.
Um,
Not right now.
yeah, no, right now. Let's get a little bit more into it.
Let's get a little popular so that when we get canceled, it's worth it.
Oh, true, true. But I totally agree with you. My outlook is a little different. Uh, Usually things don't bother me that much. It's it all my thing is it'll usually just work itself out. It'll be fine. It
You
has
know,
it'll be
I'm
fine
very
because it has to be fine.
yeah, yeah. I'm very much with you on that. I think when and I guess this would be a great transition into starting the podcast. When you're a dad and things, when you have things that are important that you need to make sure you're taking care of, I think that carefree attitude may go into the wind a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not, you don't get to sit back and in the moment go, this will show up or this is going to work or it'll happen because it has to happen. You have to, you start going, well, shit, I got to make this happen somehow. So you kind of force the issue uh starting
Sure.
you know what I mean? And I think that's where you get the growth part of human male of a whatever you start getting that. I can't just carefree wait for this because you know how we were. We were make a paycheck, go to the bar. If we had a bill, it came and we paid it whenever we could pay it. There was no real responsibility. Is all a good time. And
Yeah, you always made sure your bills were paid though. Like you made sure you had a car. You needed a car. You needed to go to work.
sure,
We always made sure we went to work. So like all those things made sure they got done. And then if we couldn't go out drinking, well, one of our friends would help us
right,
go out drinking.
right.
So
And
you
now
always
it's different. And I
kind
think I
of
think I think depending on how big you expand your family, I think you'll start seeing those things small. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you'll have an appreciation for them, or more of a like a worry, but not like a carelessness for it. You'll start going like you're on maternity leave and you're enjoying it, and financially it's okay at the moment, but let's say you have a second kid and you can't take that time off because the first kid needs this and this because they
oh
start to
sure.
eat. You know what I mean? So I think that's where you kind of start your mindset
Yeah.
kind of changes a little bit. But it all depends on how, you and Trish, work it out. Like I know the
Sure.
situation that we're in, it's like Sarah has a really good job and it helps, but not, with me having my home repair business, when I have slow times, I have to think of ways to figure out how to come up with money until that one job comes out, comes that I can, make up the difference. So it's changed my mindset. It's
Abso-
changed like how, it's not like, cause me, man, I'm careless. I'm absolutely careless. And it
yeah.
drives Sarah nuts. My biggest saying that drives Sarah nuts is on the whole world is she'll say something and she'll go, "You don't care," and I go, "It's not that I don't care. It's that I don't care." And it makes sense to me, and I'm sure it makes sense to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it's mindset wise, you kind of you have that moment where you're growing as a person to into a new situation. You'll get there. You'll definitely have one. I've had a few, but you'll definitely have one.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. With me, I do the first thing is everything needs to be paid for. So everything's paid
I'm
for.
100% agree with you. Yeah.
We're good. But I do all these extra things. Like I'm constantly this month has been great. I haven't done really anything, right?
Sure.
I just hang out with the kid, try to get a sleep schedule, do stuff around the house. But like normally it's work full time, usually about average is about 10 hours a day average, Monday through Friday, and then an additional, usually add another 5 hours on each day um, for the other stuff I do for work outside of my normal job. And then the weekends, I'm usually putting in, I don't know, anywhere from an extra 10 hours or so. Whether that might be some of it's just doing computer work, just researching areas, or I gotta do bids or any of that. Sometimes it's easy work, sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's whatever. But I do those things so I can do the fun things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I see it as the same thing. The only difference is now that I have a kid, I have to also pay for that kid to do the fun things with me. You know what I
And
mean?
make the time for the kid to be part of it. That's
Yes.
that's the hard part. And as they get older, it's even more hard because the entertainment becomes damn near impossible
Right.
because you know that you're supposed to provide, but they just want to hang out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess the good thing, our sports are kind of expensive. Our sports are, say, me and you, is snowboarding
Right.
is one of the major ones, and that's an expensive sport.
I know. I haven't even got to start my kids in it because it's so damn expensive.
Right. And where we live is somewhat kind of tough to do
Yeah,
too.
I mean, I'd have to plan a trip once a year and spend $5,000 a year
Yeah.
to do it.
Well, you have Perfect North isn't too far from you.
Perfect North is not too far. No, it's like I think 45 minutes maybe.
Yeah. That's a great place. That's a great place to learn and start.
Yeah. The problem is the weather.
Yeah, but again, if you can do it there, you can damn well do it anywhere.
That's also I mean, if they can
'Cause
go learn, because it's ice and shit and
yeah, ice, slush, and sometimes you get real snow.
terrible. But have you seen these simulator parks? Have you seen
Yeah,
them?
I have. Pretty cool.
I mean, if I could teach my kids, if I could take my kids in there for $40 for an hour
Yeah.
to learn how to snowboard on something like that, my God, that would be. Then I could just plan a trip to Colorado or even up to northern Michigan and go. Let's go
Yeah.
snowboard.
Yeah,
Trust
that'd be
me, I
great.
miss snowboarding. I'm so mad that I couldn't go.
I made one trip this year up with Matt and Tucker,
Yeah,
and I'm glad I got to do that. So I'm happy I got to do something.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's an expensive sport. The other sport for me is wakeboarding. But the good thing about that is if you have the equipment, it's not that bad. It's just the time and getting up there.
Yeah, right.
And then of course for Trisha, horses. And that's can be expensive, but at the same time, yeah, all the connections we have or she has,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
gonna be
works
in
in your
horses no
favor.
problem.
I think
Yeah.
that's mostly what um I would hope most people would realize is their life really isn't about like what their kids' talent. It's about what you can get them into that you have the most connections for. Like
It makes it easier.
my kids are swim rats because I'm the board member of our pool.
Makes
You know
sense.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do the
Makes it
maintenance, and so they have this huge opportunity. I can unlock the gate and take them swimming whenever I want.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So it's like, and it just worked out that my kids can swim really well and love the water.
Yeah, so it'll be the same for ours. Like Trisha has at the farm. We just go to the farm
Right.
whenever. Or we
Yeah.
go down to the farm in Miamisburg whenever
Yeah.
and just hang out with horses.
Yeah.
Or at old enough, I'll just buy a ski pass. Like it's expensive to buy a ski pass, but at the same time, it's a one-time deal. You got the pass, go up as many times as we want.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. So, but yeah, so
We can get into that later when we do an episode on expenses. I got a few plans for you on that one.
but I don't know if my mentality would change much because I already do those things.
No,
I
no, no,
had
no. I don't
I
think I'm not saying your mentality will change. What I'm saying is I think you grow as a person and um, you don't do things the same, but you do them wiser, I guess. Okay, so like you know how we would our basic week was go to work and we met at the sub house literally every night. Like how
oh
many
yeah,
nights? I mean, we were there every night. We were drinking, we were eating, having a good time.
yeah.
Before I got my physical control. Yeah, right. Um I already started feeling like I don't want to drink anymore. It's not even like I drank a lot.
I was like,
Like I
as
didn't
you're
even
drinking right now.
no, well, yeah, I did have a glass of bourbon. But I'm at home. And that's the
Right.
growing difference part of it is like I'm at home. Um I really started I even told Sarah I was like I just don't get the same thing from it anymore. Like I just don't want to really like go out and party and drink. Do I want to have a beer every now and then? Hell yes. And do I want to have a bourbon at the end of the night when I'm sitting here shooting the shit? Of course I do. Um but I think like just growing as a dad and as an adult and a man and trying to get used to things, it's not that I changed how I did things. It's just I grew into a different way of appreciating them. So I think you'll like I said, you'll have a moment, especially now having kids, having kids changes your views on things because now you have a responsibility that you have no choice, that you have to take care of. I mean, you could run away if you want to. I mean,
Sure.
and
I might
I'm
have to
sure.
go get some milk one day.
Yeah. No, no. Listen, Riley. Every time we run out of milk, Riley's joke to me is, "Dad, are you gonna go get the milk today?" And she totally means it like, "Are you coming home after you get the milk?" It's great. It's one of the funniest jokes in the house. I love it. It's hilarious.
It's gonna be funnier because that joke's gonna evolve as she gets older.
Right.
She's gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Dad, when you went to go get milk today, the mailman was here."
Right. It's gonna evolve. That's what when I come home with the milk, she's always excited. Dad, you came home with the milk, and it's all on the basis of that joke, which is hilarious.
What do you think she came up with that joke?
I don't know where that kid comes up with anything.
She's what,
That,
7?
yeah, she's 7. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. All my kids are great, man. They're killer. They all have their moments. They all have really good moments. So, but preparing for them,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. What was it like when you went to the hospital the first time? What was it
I
like
don't.
leading up to the hospital?
I don't remember. No, okay. Okay. So I don't remember it the same way Sarah remembers it, probably. Um, but I don't believe we were the couple that had the go bag. I mean, we had a go bag, but we didn't obsess over it. We didn't have to make sure. We didn't do a countdown. We didn't. We knew we were getting close. We um wanted to make sure we had stuff, but going to the hospital happens in an instant without you even realizing it. Because I was with Charlie. Sarah works at a dentist office, and she goes to work at she leaves the house at like 6:30 every morning. I at the time was working for American Airlines, and I had to be at work at 4. Um, so I would get up about 3:30. Well, it was my day off, and she actually came in and woke me up and said, "Hey, my water broke. I think my water broke." And she had a dentist appointment. And instead of going to the hospital, we went to her dentist appointment. And she was telling the dentist, she thinks your water broke, yada yada yada. She should be at the thing. So we call the doctor, and he wants us to meet at a separate hospital for him to check her out. We get into the room, and he literally looks and goes, "Why did you come here? Like you should be at the hospital." Now we did water births for all of our kids.
Okay.
So our situation was prearranged. So it was kind of smooth. I don't know about yours, and you can tell me in a moment. Ours was prearranged, so we knew that once we were in delivery, that when we got to the hospital, we went straight up to our specific room, and the nurses came in, checked in, and we were really fortunate to do it the way we did it, because it was basically like being in a suite
Yeah.
the
Yep.
whole time. Yeah, it was really nice. Um, I I mean, I would say for us, the hospital experience was really great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. What was explain what a go bag is.
So the go bag is like everything that you're taught. Did you have to do Le Mans classes? Le Mans. Do you have to do racing classes? Do you have to do racing classes?
That
Le
no,
Mans. Did you
we
have to
did
do those?
we didn't go to those. Trisha did some of the videos
So
online.
we had to do them to be part of the women's center birthing place that we did. Like if you didn't do those, they wouldn't let
Yeah.
you use the facilities. So the go bag is like 2 days worth of supplies that you think you're gonna need um in the hospital, and I don't even remember what random shit it is. It's random shit.
It's stupid shit. We had so Trisha did the go bag. She had a bunch of stuff in there, and she's like, "You should maybe do a go bag." She's like, "You don't have to, but you can if you want." I was like, "Okay, I'll see what it is." It's basically like chargers, snacks, and drinks.
Yeah.
Basically, so you're not like at the vending machine all the time.
Right.
And basically, I just packed some clothes, and because I think we were at the hospital for 3 days. Normally,
Yeah.
it's 2 days, delivery day, and then one more day. But her
Think we
blood
were the
pressure was up a little bit, just a little bit, and they're like, we like you stay another day. And it was already covered anyways, so we stayed.
Right.
And plus, like you said, it was like being in a suite.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it was. So we just, you're overlooking the city and everything. And I was like, this isn't bad. People are
Where'd you
coming
guys
in.
deliver?
Sewing.
Oh yeah. That's right. You were down here. Sewing.
Yeah, so sewing.
Sewing.
um,
Sewing.
exactly.
Yes.
But yeah, so that was ours was more of like we had a induction date. So the projected date that she was going to be here was the 6th. And we went in I don't know, 2 days beforehand, and the doctor was like, "Well, because of your age, just because she's just over." They're like, "That's the only thing going against you is your age, so we're not super worried."
Just over what?
It's 35. Once you're past 35, it's like 0.05% or something
Okay.
of for something to happen.
Yeah.
And so they're like, "That's the only thing going against you. But if you want, we can do an induction and everything." So we originally picked the 5th, which was my birthday. And when we got there, we didn't get there till late because they kept putting us off, because they didn't have any rooms. So when we got there, Trisha's water broke anyway, so didn't even need an induction or nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, so it just happened. It was like, oh, cool. We were already here, sitting here for like 20 minutes. And I guess insurances fight you sometimes on inductions because it's not natural or something.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about it. But I was kind of reading about it. So I was like, well, that's a good thing. We don't have to fight any insurances or anything on this.
Right. Right.
So, but yeah, so we were there for like 3 days. Wasn't bad. It's nice having people come in and just like kind of wait on you.
It is nice.
Do you
So
need anything? Do you need anything?
I got Sarah ripped my ass because Men in Black 2 had just come out. And she was in there. I mean, she wasn't far enough along to give birth. So there's nothing really anybody could do. And she was in pain, but then she wasn't in pain, and then she didn't want anybody, and then she wanted somebody, and I was just laying in the bed watching a movie.
Right.
She's like, "Where, what are you doing? Where are you? You're watching a movie." And then she'd scream, And so it was funny to be in that situation because then the nurses would come in and they'd go, and I'd just look at them like, "Yeah, like what do I do?" And they're like, "You're useless.
You're
You're
usually, yeah.
completely useless." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know I'm useless." And then it was freaking, like you said, being waited on hand and foot. We had room service.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the same. They came in. I was sleeping in a chair, and they came in at like, I don't know, 1 or 2 in the morning, and they were like, I kind of woke up, and I was like, what's going on? And you're like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah.
And I could hear the nurses, and they're like, I think we're going to start in about an hour. And I got a blanket over me. I'm in this chair, and I'm like, an hour. I was like, what are they going to start? And then, like, a couple seconds later, I'm like, oh, I was like, I guess I should wake up. Does this mean I should get up? I should probably get up. So that's what that was like at 2 in the morning. I think we were up for 24 hours because we were supposed to be there the day before at like 6 in the morning. And then it got pushed off until noon, and then it got pushed off again until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it was like I've been up this whole time since 5 in the morning.
Right.
So then go to the hospital, and then nothing happens until about 2 in the morning. So I slept for maybe an hour and a half. And then 3 in the morning, everything started. And then everything was done at 7:59. And then, yeah, that was it. It was you're right. There's not a lot you can do. But it was funny after everything happened, and you got nurses coming in everywhere for days, right?
Right.
Constantly coming in, talking to you.
I'm here to
and,
do this. I'm here to do this. I'm here to do
yeah,
this.
and
Yeah.
these midwives are coming in, and they're like asking you questions and stuff, just seeing how you're doing. And I just had all these jokes running through my head that I wanted to say so bad,
Yeah, that
and
sounds
they're
right.
just the most inappropriate jokes that are so funny. And it's like, if I say this, they have to take it seriously. And then
Yeah.
they're going to be like, oh, now we got to take this seriously now.
Yeah,
And
right.
we have to mark this down on something. It's like, just don't say it. Don't say it.
Hey, we're thinking about naming it Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. What do you think?
Yeah. We can't put that down, sir. But it's always those questions of like, you go in there, and the midwife always asks for like an appointment or something, like, do you feel threatened at home or anything?
Oh
And
yeah.
you're sitting right there, and it's like,
Yeah.
look at her intentionally, like, you better
You
not.
better not say nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to say that joke, but
Yeah.
you can't, because
Yeah,
then
right.
they're going to have to
Yeah.
mark it down.
Yeah, right.
They're going to call CPS or something now
It's
that you got a
always a
kid.
like the hospital experience is always so stupid. But if they don't do it, it's like you're
Yeah,
gonna have that one instant. You know what I mean? But you
that
sit there and you
one
go, man,
time.
I really can't. I just, why are you asking? Like, because you can read people. Most people can read. Well, I don't know if that's true.
Not everybody.
Yeah, I can read people pretty well. And when you walk in, you kind of go, well, this, yeah, they're a couple. You know what I mean? They're a couple. You know, they're not.
Yeah,
They didn't get knocked up and or having a baby.
they're having a good time.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, so there was all those jokes and everything. There was a couple firefighter jokes I was thinking of, and I was like,
I
can't do that. Like, what
got a
do we do?
firefighter joker right now. Can you drop a 12-year-old off at a fire station?
Yeah, we were. I don't know where we're at, and they're like, "Man, she's sleeping really good." And I was like, "Yeah, I only dropped her twice." Like,
Right.
obviously, that's a joke,
Right.
but somebody would get mad
Oh,
at
you're gonna drop her.
that.
Oh, you're
Thanks,
gonna
man.
drop her.
That's
Yeah,
what I
no
like to
problem.
hear.
You are. Oh, Riley fell out of her recliner like 3 times. Wesley fell. Sarah gets up early. I had gotten up to work out. I worked out, got in the shower, and all of a sudden I hear this thud. And I'm like, what is that? Wesley was sleeping in our bed, and our bed was up high enough and we had wood floors. And he fell off. And all of a sudden I'm in the shower and the bathroom door opens. He's crying. He pushed the bathroom door open and his nose is just bloody as shit. He fell off the bed onto his face. And then
Funny.
and he was probably, man, a year and a half, maybe a year and a half. He was crawling, but dude, they fall, dude. They fall. They fall all the time. You drop
Yeah,
them. Yeah.
I mean, it's bound to happen. Bound to get some boo boos.
Yeah. Yeah. I, don't, I know, I don't think I have to tell you this, but don't react.
Oh, because they feed off that reaction.
They do. Because if you start laughing, they'll laugh. If you start freaking out, they start freaking out. Like, they're so mirrored objects that,
Right? It's like, oh, somebody pukes, I'm gonna puke.
oh, well, Sarah still does that. So,
You ever go up to her like, uh?
no, I won't do it because it would start and I'm not doing it.
Did you show her that picture of you from like 15 years ago?
No, I did not. No.
Would that
Again,
start it?
again, that's why I don't drink much anymore. Right there.
Uh, would that start it though?
Oh, nah, probably. Yeah.
You wanna try it?
Well, I remember no. We when she was pregnant, we went to was she pregnant?
When you were trying to get her pregnant?
Maybe. I don't know. We had gone to Elsa's and we were leaving Elsa's and she had like congestion and she was driving because me and her mom were hammered. We had bad ones and we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
drunk. We were drunk. And Sarah had to drive and she started gagging. And me and Cheryl are laughing our asses off because we know what's going on. Like we
Right.
know she's not throwing up. But she has to pull over and she starts throwing, like she starts puking up mucus. And this guy pulls over and Cheryl and I are laughing and he's like, "Are you all right? What's going on? What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "Nothing, she's fine. Move on." Like, get out of here.
Buddy.
Yeah,
We
that's
had I think it was a week or 2 weeks before Trisha gave birth, we went out to our buddy John and Crystal's house. And we went out to dinner. We went back to their house, and me and John were playing darts, had a couple of drinks. Nothing super crazy, I probably had 6 drinks that whole night, 6, 7 drinks. Apparently, the girls were upstairs watching a movie. We stayed in the basement, and John went to go let the dog out. And then I went upstairs, and the girls were like, "Well, what's going on?" I was like, "Oh, guess we're leaving." And they're like, "What?" And John's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh, I thought we were leaving." John's like, "No." I was like, "Okay." We go back downstairs. And then I guess like 5 minutes later, the girls come downstairs, and I was like, "Oh, I guess we're leaving." And I blacked out. Like I was just off. Like I don't even know why, but
Up
I don't.
6 drinks?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just hit right, I guess. And I don't remember this. And Trish is looking at me like, "We're not leaving." And John's like, "This is weird. Why is he never wants to leave."
Right.
and and we go back upstairs like 5 minutes later after that. And I was like, "All right, I guess we're leaving." And she's like, "Well, you have to go downstairs and get our presents." I said, "Okay." I went downstairs, got the presents, and went to the car. I don't remember any of this. This is what I've been told.
Oh, okay.
And we get in the car, and Trisha starts driving, and I'm like, "Fuck." She's like, "What's going on?" And this part I remember. And I was like, "The world's spinning." I was like,
Oh,
"The world doesn't spin. I haven't had the world spin since I was in like high school." She's like,
You're
"What do you mean?"
growing, buddy. You're
I was like,
growing.
"The world is spinning. I don't like this. This is not supposed to happen anymore." I was like, "I'm not 18. I'm not 21. The world doesn't spin anymore." And we start
If you
going
play
on
your cards right, the world spins still.
so we start going on the state route, and she's like, "Do I need to pull off to the side of the road?" And I was like, "Yes. Yes, you do." And we pull over, and I throw up, and we start driving again, and we're driving on the road like we would going to the farm. And I'm like, "Why are we going to the farm?" She's like, "We're not. We're going home." I said, "No, we're on the road going to the farm. I don't want to go to the farm. I want to go home." She's like, "We are going home." And I'm like, "But we're going to the farm. I don't want to go to the farm." And she's like, "We're going home. You told me to pull over."
Did
And
you
I
eat a
said,
gummy?
I don't think so." And I was like, "Okay, I want to go home." She's like, "We're going home." And then the next morning, I was like, "Why are we on the road going to the farm?" She's like, "You told me to pull over so you throw up." And I was like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Jesus. Must have been like, what were you drinking?
We were drinking. So I had like this Kahlua. something mixed with like a little bit of Coke at some restaurant we were at, and then I had like a beer there. And then when we got back to John's house, we were drinking John's drink, Bright and Captain. The thing is, I haven't drank a lot of pop since last summer when I got my first kidney stone. So I think it was kind of drinking that much soda. And I also chalk it up at like staring at a dartboard for like, hours and hours and then moving in a car for the spins, for the world turning.
I don't know. I would say it would probably be just not drinking the normal type of alcohol.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had Kahlua and something else.
When was the
and
last time you drank Kahlua?
I don't know, 19?
Yeah, right.
Like, yeah,
When you made it in a milkshake so it didn't taste gross.
Panama?
Oh no, we didn't have Kahlua.
Oh, we did it? Okay. I
No,
was thinking of those milkshakes that we did.
no, we didn't have Kahlua. What
Those
milkshakes?
we made those milkshakes in Panama. Remember? They were the best milkshakes ever, and we tried to recreate them when we got back and we couldn't. You don't remember the milkshakes? Dude, they brought all the boys to the yard.
We didn't want the boys to the yard.
I didn't say we did. I just said that
Oh.
they brought them.
That was a lot of fun.
That felt like one whole day.
Yes, it did.
I couldn't tell you what we did each day. It just seemed
Yeah.
like one long day that
And
was a whole
now
week.
look at us. We're sitting here talking about children.
Yeah. But that's I think that's the last time. Oh, so check this out. So we spent 3 days in the hospital and we got back home. Probably got home at like 11 in the morning, noon, somewhere around there the next day. And Trisha's mom was here from Wisconsin. Her sister was here from Minnesota. And they came to the house. And Trisha needed her prescriptions. And they're on the other side of town. And our buddy Matt calls, or he texts me. He said, "Hey man, you home yet?" I said, "Yep, just got home." He's like, "Awesome." He's like, "You want to go out for a beer?" I said, "I might get in trouble for that, but yes, I do." And I went out and I was like, Matt wants to go have a beer. I told Trisha this. She's like, "Well, you do have to go get my prescription, so I'd probably be okay." And I was like, I immediately
Crap.
took my bag. I was like, "Let's go get a beer." And then I called John. I was like, "John,
You
we'll
didn't
go
say
get a
go
beer."
party, dumbass.
Just got
She said
home.
go get a beer.
Well, either way, I had to call John. I didn't think John would come. And I called Matt's bluff. Matt was like, I was only kind of joking. So they both came out. I only had like 2 beers and then got a prescription, had 2 beers, went home. But, still,
Growth. See that?
I don't know how many guys were able to do what I did, but hey.
You would be surprised. I always love the stigma of a relationship where you can't do anything without asking. I don't think it's asking. It's
No,
kind of like
hold
it's
on.
kind of like a compromise thing.
It was just that situation of you just got home with your newborn.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I mean. I don't mean like
Yeah.
normal
No, I know.
everyday things.
No, I
like-
know. That's what I'm saying. Is like it depends on the situation of everybody. You know what I mean? Like you two, yeah, I could totally see. Yeah, you're going to get prescriptions, newborn or not.
Yeah.
I could totally see in your situation that it would be working.
Yeah. I don't like the whole like before a kid, obviously you don't really ask. You just say, "Hey, gonna go do this." Cool. Am I forgetting something that we're supposed to do? No. Okay. I'm gonna go do this. Or Trisha will fight her sister over from Minnesota. She'll forget to tell me. I don't care. Come over. Stay a week. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
I know now it's, you're not asking necessarily for permission to do anything, but you got to be like, "Hey, you're going to be home today? You're going to watch?"
Yeah.
Okay, I got to go do this on the house or something. Or
Well, but
I'm
those are
gonna,
different.
yeah, or I'm
There's
gonna
a
go,
difference. There's a difference between going to do things that are gonna set you and your family's life up,
yeah,
and going to get a beer with the guys.
right.
There's a huge difference in that.
Well, normally me doing something to set something up leads to a beer with the guys,
Most things lead to a beer with the guys with you.
but she
So,
knows that, so
right,
that's what I
which is
mean.
why,
It's like,
and that's your relationship. That's no one else's. No one else
yeah,
gets to have that judgment. You know what I mean? If that works for you, there's
oh,
nothing wrong with it.
dude, now judge away. I don't
Yeah,
care.
absolutely, 100%.
We all
Yeah,
judge away. I don't care
yeah,
if
go
people
for it.
judge.
Go for it.
But I don't
Complete.
like it annoys me when I'm around somebody and they're like, well, I gotta ask about this. I gotta ask before I do this. Just tell me. Give me an answer. If you don't want to do it, don't give me the bullshit if I gotta ask or whatever.
But being honest, most of the time it's not asking, it's making sure there's not, hey, do we have this? Hey, is there a kid thing? Hey, is there this? Like
No, no, no.
we
I
don't.
understand that.
I have an app that everybody puts all their stuff. Like we have a schedule app, and I mean, we have it months out, and I have no idea what's going on in our lives.
Right. I'm sure that
Like
comes in handy.
I'm all yeah. I'll be like, oh hey, do you think we could do this today? And Sarah will go, did you not look at the app? And I'm like, no, I didn't know.
No, of
She's
course
like,
not.
it was your idea. I know it was a great idea. I don't look at it.
We used to have a dry erase board, and Trisha would put down her times on everything, and I'd still ask her, "What time
Yeah,
you coming home
100%.
from work?"
Yeah,
She's like,
hundred
"It's on the
percent.
board." I'm like, "I didn't look at the board.
I had no idea. And
I didn't
that's
look
the
at
other
it."
thing is like that app. It's on the app, and all I have to do. My phone's usually with me. All I have to do is pull it up. Nah,
I'm not looking at it.
I don't. Yeah,
But I mean more of like a sense of like if I was in the neighborhood and I'm like, "Hey, Joel, you wanna go get a beer?" And if you were at home,
you'd have
you
to
know
drive.
you know nothing. Yeah, you know nothing's going on. You would say, "Hey, Sarah, I'll be back."
I would not say. I would not say, hey Sarah, I'll be back.
Well, I mean,
I
you'd
I
say
would
what you're
I would
doing.
I would form it in a question or in an ask just to make sure, and that's just mutual
No, no,
respect
I
in
know.
our relationship. I would go, hey,
I'm not saying that. I'm
Mango's
saying
in the neighborhood. Yeah.
you're not asking for permission though, is what I'm saying.
No, I'm kind of, but not really. I get what you're saying. Yeah. It's like, hey, Mango's in the neighborhood. Do you mind if I go have a beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you're like, "Hey, nothing's going on here. I'm gonna step out for a minute."
Right.
Thing.
Yeah. We have nothing. You're going to be asleep at 8:30. Why not?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Whereas some guys are like, "No, I gotta make sure I go, you know, tell and ask, make sure it's okay, and make sure that they're not gonna get mad at me." I gotta make sure all my T's are crossed and my I's are dot.
All your T's are dotted and your I's are crossed.
Uh,
Yeah.
that annoys the shit out of me. It annoys me so much.
I think it's more. I think it's more acceptable if you have kid or more understanding. I think you should understand it.
Oh yeah.
But so I think that's the other thing is like I think you might learn that difference. You won't learn it now. You won't learn it for 2-3 years because your kid's gonna do absolutely nothing, and everything's gonna
No.
be a photo op.
Yeah.
Look, it smiled. But you won't really get the gist of that situation until the kid really starts doing things. I think once they start doing
Yeah.
things, you'll not hate that situation as much.
I don't know. I'm a hard learner.
You are a hard.
It takes a couple
Uh,
beatings to get in.
well, you'll you'll figure it out.
But no, it's all right. It's I don't know. You're right. Like my situation is going to be pretty. I'm going to be lucky. I mean, she's going to horse shows all the time. I mean, she's going to go to a horse show in a couple months
Sure.
for like a week, and then she'll be going to horse shows 5 times a year for weeks at a time, every year from now until whenever.
And it, depending on how your financial situation goes or your job situation goes, you might end up wanting to go.
Maybe.
Right. Yeah.
No, yeah,
Kids
of course I will. And there's some I
kids
can't
change
go
a
to.
lot. Kids change a lot, man.
There's some I
Like
can go
so
to,
like
but there's others that are far, like
what do you mean
Oklahoma.
you can't go to? What do you mean you can't go?
So like there's one in Oklahoma for 2 weeks. I can't pull that off. That's too much
Well,
too much time.
because of work.
Well, yeah. And even if
Sure.
it was like even if it was feasible for work and money, that's a lot of time lost. Even if I wanted to go there for a day, I'd have to fly to Oklahoma for a day, fly back. That's already got 2-3 days wasted there.
Yeah, I
It's
get
just
you.
not a feasible thing. Like maybe sometime, maybe eventually I could, but
Yeah, that's a yeah. I mean,
yeah,
what if your kid has a horse that's shown
she'll be
in it?
there.
That's what I mean. But you might want to go.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, there's 5 other ones that'll be closer. Like I think
That's
there's
not
one in South North.
that's not how it works.
Well, there's like one in North Carolina. I've
Doesn't
went to
matter.
that one.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Um, if you not, I don't know. In my mind, I think the there's certain situations that you always have to be at.
I
Uh,
agree. I agree.
yeah. So it's like the shows. If there's 5 a year, then you have to go to all 5 of them. You don't get to pick.
No,
You don't get
you,
to pick and choose. I
you
I
can't
I
do it.
know. And that's you. No, I financially, sure. I understand completely. Like if you have
Yeah,
to work or yeah. Me as a dad, I would say I don't. There's probably no way in hell I'd miss any of them.
you would. It's a lot, dude. It's
Oh,
super expensive.
I'm sure. But if we're in that sport, I think I would make sure financially those are the things that we're doing.
If you're if your kid's in that sport, you're making sure the kid can do the sport. You might not be there, but you're working to make
No,
sure the
no, no.
kid can
That's
do
what
the
I'm
sport.
saying is I'm pretty sure I would make it to where they could do the sport and I would be there to support them.
Man, it's a lot of money in the horse industry. It's a lot of money.
That's why
It's
I'm not in the horse industry.
it's like you think snowboarding is expensive. You're like, oh, maybe we
Oh,
can make like a 5 grand trip.
yeah.
Yeah, 5 grand
I
is
can
chump
only
change.
yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And we're lucky in the sense of Trisha works in the horse industry. That's why.
Yes. So that's
So,
our situation too, is like we don't pay for any dental work. Do you know how much dental work
dude,
is?
that's
Dental?
cool.
Right, exactly. So it's like so it's like my situation and your situation. It's like the horses could benefit you to where it doesn't cost you as much as it would cost me, whereas
Right.
dental doesn't cost me as much as it would you. So it's all your situational things.
Are your kids into horses?
They like the idea, but they've never really been around them.
I was saying I got a cool
Listen,
barn you can put a horse at if you want.
I do. I I love horses. I love the idea. Like I used to ride them when I was younger. I love horses. I love the country. I like the city more.
Yeah, it's a tough thing. I love being out in the country. I love not.
Yeah.
I can just. There's nobody behind me. I
Right.
have land. I can go outside and pee whenever I want.
Sure.
But at the same time, like, dude, I was all about moving down to like Dayton, like downtown, and there's
Sure.
always something to do.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a tough thing to have. I don't want a sidewalk, but at the same time, if I had a sidewalk, there's a lot of stuff to do where there's sidewalks.
Correct. Yeah. Listen, I live in the city and I don't have a sidewalk,
That's true. You live
and
in
it
a
and it
upscale neighborhood.
drives me nuts. Drives me absolutely insane.
Really? You
I'm
don't
gonna I'm gonna build a sidewalk.
Why don't you not like having a sidewalk? Or you want a sidewalk?
Try to teach your kid how to ride a bike in a two car driveway.
Why don't you just go to the pool? That's a big ass parking lot.
Because the parking lot is freaking a disaster. But then
that's
here's
true.
the thing. Here's the thing about family and those dad moments. You want to do them at your house. You don't want to. I don't want to drive somewhere to do them.
I
You know
guess.
what I mean? It's like, hey, I just got home from work. Do you want to learn how to ride your bike? Let's go learn how to ride your bike. Oh, we have to load them up and go to the park. And then we get to the park, and then you don't want to even fuck around with your bike anymore.
That's true. That's a pain.
Right?
Yeah, loading
So,
everything up's a pain. I get that.
yeah.
I thought
So
you were
it's
gonna
just,
get like some sentimental thing, like you want to do them at home because it's your home.
no, I mean, I'm, my view of family and home is we have this so that they can go to school, do their homework, and sleep. And then the rest of the world is the rest of the world.
Yeah.
I could give two shits less about this is my home. This is my home. That doesn't,
You mean
that's,
sentimental wise, right?
yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's like, yeah, this is the house because I want to sleep in a comfortable bed when I'm not doing something.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. I like my house, but I mean, if I could get the same interest rate and a bigger one, I would. I'd sell this thing in a heartbeat.
Would you?
But there's no way I'm gonna get the same interest rate.
That's a whole nother podcast, buddy.
Not really. It's for your kids. They need a roof over their head.
Yeah, that's true. But those are that's a whole nother episode. We'll get to that episode because I want to get to that episode. I really want to. The finances of a family really interests me. I really
Is it the finances of a family or just finances in general?
both.
'Cause
I think.
how would you like finances? Like the market and stuff always interests me, but I don't. I guess I've never really thought about it as in a family aspect, other than you need money.
Sure. I think. I don't know. Let's kind of start wrapping this up, and we'll kind of give you a teaser for the next episode. How's that?
Sure. You want to do finances next time?
Yeah, I think so. So my view on it is if you do your finances right, you can set everyone up so you don't have to worry about them later. But then you
Yeah.
also have to know the market to know how to do that. So they kind of go hand in hand. It is like learning the market, but also knowing what you should put. Like there are certain things that are for kids that really aren't a good financial decision.
Yeah. One example.
Oh. The 529 plan. It's horrible.
Okay.
But
I
we'll
think
get into.
I think one of the best decisions, and I wish I would have done it, was that very first job. The very first one, you just start putting money in that 401k.
So, and that's another situation is the 401k sucks. You should do the Roth IRA.
Well, it depends. I mean, I don't think so. I think if you're 14, 15, 16, got that first job and you just start it right there aggressively, because you don't notice. You literally, I mean, you don't
But-
notice it at all.
but-
Because especially when you're that young, your parents are still paying for anything anyway, so just put it in there. You can always move it over later.
But if you do a Roth IRA, it's taxed, and when you go to pull it out later, you're untaxed, so you can get much
Yeah,
more benefit.
yeah.
With the
One's
401k,
one's pre,
yeah,
one's post.
the 401k is pre-taxed.
Yeah.
So instead of doing a pre-taxed one, just open your own Roth and just pack your 7,000. Like if you're a 14, 15-year-old kid and you make. So when I was younger, my favorite job in the whole world was on the weekends when I wasn't playing baseball, I would work out at the baseball fields umpiring, and I would make $200-300 a day for the whole. And I would do it what 4 or 5 weeks of the summer, probably even longer than that.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you think about if you add that up, I was probably making $4,000 as a 15-year-old. It sounds horrible as a 40-year-old person. $4,000, Jesus Christ, get a job. $4,000 at 14-year-old. Think about if I would have taken $3,000 of that and put it into a Roth IRA, and then $1,000 got Coke and hookers.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's a coming to age story right there.
Yeah, right. What was your first? No. But yeah, but
I had this guy once. I delivered pizzas when I guess I was 18. I think you had to be 18 to deliver pizzas.
yeah.
So I worked for the pizza place when I was 15, 16, 17. And then when I turned 18 in high school, I delivered pizzas. And I was also a snowboard instructor. So I would deliver pizzas. And I remember delivering a pizza to this guy.
With
Him and his buddy. Yeah, you were a snowboard instructor with me. And this guy and his buddy, he was an older dude. And they were working on this car. And I delivered the pizza. And his buddy was like, "Hey man, are you not going to tip the kid?" And he's like, "Oh, if he wants a tip, you should go get a second job." And I'm sitting there like, I do have 2 jobs. Like,
right.
but you don't want to be like, again, am I going to say that to that guy?
You should have. You
like he's
100%
gonna
should have.
maybe, but at the same time, it's like, is he even going to believe me? He'll probably just think like, whatever, look at this asshole kid telling me he's got 2 jobs.
Right.
He's just trying to be a dick right back to me.
What's your other job? Selling Hot Wheels on eBay?
No, dude, it's
Right.
banging your wife. Should have been. Dude, it was funny. We were. I told you I went snowboarding with Matt and Tucker.
Yeah.
And Matt, he plays hockey, and Matt's like, he's getting really good with the mom jokes. I said, that's funny. And he's I think he's, I don't know, 12, 13. And I was like, that's hilarious. And so I always joke around with him, we always joke back and forth, me and Tucker. And he started saying some mom jokes to me. I was like, dude, don't get me started. I don't care if your dad's here. I'll start telling you some mom jokes. That's like, damn it.
Yes. Do it.
But all right, man. Well, let's wrap this up, and I guess we do the financial one next. Should we surprise Larry with it so he doesn't have any idea? He was like, "Yeah, I know that they make $2 bills."
No,
Kidding.
I think we'll let him know what's up. Finances. I don't know what's another good topic. Hey, if anybody has a good topic, email us and
Absolutely.
yeah, let us know. What you guys think or want to hear us rant about.
Yeah, you guys can email us at heydadhd@aol.com, or just leave a comment on Spotify or Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon. Do we have a Prime account?
We're on there. I have a Prime account.
Can I order stuff?
No.
Oh,
You
is
need
it
to
on
go
your?
work on your. You need to go work on your finances.
Should we? I feel like we should wander into the world with TikTok.
You go. You can do whatever you want with TikTok. I don't have
Yeah.
TikTok. I
It's
am
probably
too young.
good. It might slowly be ruining my life.
I'm too young and hip for TikTok.
Oh, you got Lemonade?
I have what?
Lemonade.
I don't know what that is. I'm too young and hip to know about your old lingo.
Oh no, that's all the hip stuff, man.
Oh,
It's the
lemonade.
young cool stuff. Yeah, it's TikTok's like sister thing.
Oh,
It's
I
kind of like
saw.
Pinterest on steroids.
I don't even. Wasn't Pinterest a thing like 20 years ago?
Pinterest is still a thing. I use Pinterest all the time.
What the fuck is Pinterest?
People just post
Nudes?
no, well, yeah, there are some on there. Yeah. Yeah, well, you can it's like ideas. So like if you go if you want to get like if your wife wants to get like lingerie ideas, she can get on there and people have posted pictures of themselves in certain lingerie, or they sell lingerie on as their Pinterest account is hooked to Etsy, or
Oh,
how am I telling you this?
I don't get on that shit. I'm not looking for lingerie, Jewel. I'm sorry.
I think I've seen you wear lingerie. Oh no, that was Andy, wasn't it? Never mind.
Maybe.
I don't
You
know.
think
Well, we had this discussion, last episode with the social media and stuff. I love social media. I wish I could be more of a guru on it. It's beneficial.
Well, you're old, so sorry.
Which when we get to I'll give you an update on one episode when Chris gets back because it involves him.
All right, we'll look forward to it then. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. We'll see you on the next one. Again, email us, leave us a like, comment, whatever. We'll read it on here. Even if you hate us, we'll still read it.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, we'll see you. Bye.
Later.
I'ma stay at home, dad. I don't take drugs. I'ma stay at home, dad. I get high on baby hugs. I'ma stay at home, dad. I like Winnie the Pooh, but my favorite Disney movie is The Lion King 2. I also like Ice Age.